So today, my home park, Six Flags Great Adventure, officially announced their big project for 2026 that is slated to open in late spring, which is Shoreline Pier at the Boardwalk. This is going to be a new reimagined area of the park. This will sit on the plot of land where Green Lantern was, the parachutes, and you also had the Twister ride there. And we're going to be getting 5 attractions in this new area of the park, 4 of them new to Great Adventure, and I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know right now. So the old Boardwalk at Great Adventure was kind of a mess, and it was kind of the weakest part of Great Adventure. Is you had your Boardwalk there, and then you had Superman, and then a bunch of other rides, and then it was kind of just a gateway to other parts of the park, aside from the games that you had there. But this new version of the Boardwalk is going to have a classic Jersey Shore twist to it, and it's going to feel like you're on a boardwalk, either if that's Seaside Heights, Wildwood, Ocean City. It's going to give that vibe, and a lot of the new attractions coming here you can actually find on these boardwalks. So 4 out of 5 of these new attractions were relocated from Six Flags America, which as an entire park permanently closed last year. And they're going to be bringing some of these over to Great Adventure, which is pretty smart on Six Flags part. So to start, we got Barrels of Fun, which from what I hear, it was a very fun spinning coaster back when it was operating at Six Flags America. And they are repainting the track and they are putting it right here in this new section of Six Flags Great Adventure. And I really like this because, like I said, you can find Wild Mouses similar to this on boardwalks in New Jersey. I know they have one in Wildwood. And the ride vehicles are going to be barrels, and it's basically just themed to like the ocean, I guess. Then we have flying scooters. You can also find this in Wildwood. We have Wave Swinger, which you can find at multiple boardwalks across the Jersey Shore, including Wildwood and Ocean City. I think a Wave Swinger is something that you have to have if you're doing a boardwalk-inspired land, so I really like this one as a flat ride. And then we have Hypno Twister. You know, honestly, I think they should have thrown this one where Cyborg was in front of Flash. I think it would have looked really good there. But I don't mind that it's here. I don't think you can find this on any Jersey Shore boardwalks, but it's still cool to have and a really good supporting ride to have in Great Adventure, because I know this one will definitely get a big line. And then last but not least, the one attraction that was already in Great Adventure and it's just being revamped and relocated to another section of the park is Super Roundup. Apparently this was the original name of this attraction. They're going back to that name, and I'm super excited to see how all these flat rides come together for a cool boardwalk land. Now this new section of the park will include live entertainment, food, games, and more, and they will even have an exclusive event called Boardwalk Nights coming this summer. So I'm super excited to actually see how this turns out, because that's very cool that this land's gonna have its own event. So I think that's very cool. But yeah, I'm overall just super excited for this, and I think this is a big preview of what we can expect from Great Adventure in the next couple of years, as we have Kingda Ka's replacement, the big purple coaster, starting to be assembled. So I'm really excited to also see that construction kick up while I'm in the park this year. And I'm just happy because this is honestly the first really good thing I've seen out of Great Adventure in the last 2 years. So just good on you, Great Adventure. But before we end off the video, I'll be sharing a clip from Great Adventure and Dorney Park's PR manager, Ryan Eldridge, on the new addition coming to this boardwalk section of Great Adventure.
So talking a little bit more about the boardwalk, it's not just the boardwalk, it is the Shoreline Pier at the boardwalk. So it's a dynamic transformation that includes multiple rides, 5 total. So we talked about coaster number 14, the light blue track. That is Barrels of Fun. So that's kind of a classic take on a ride. You're going to be in barrels, you're riding through the water, you're going through all the different transitions, you're spinning. So all of those things work really well together. We also have flying scooters, which people who know a classic theme park, you're guiding it, you're gliding through the air as you go in a circle. So that's a fun ride for folks. We also have Super Roundup, which is the swashbuckler that people may remember. It was also known for 2 other names, a Tornado and Fantasy Fling. So it becomes what it originally was, which was the Super Roundup. So that'll be in this space as well. On top of that, we've got the Hypno Twister, which is a classic nebulous ride, which will spin you around. You gyrate through the air over those big gears. It's a ride that people know very well. And the final ride is our Wave Swinger, which is a classic ride. Everybody knows it. You're in a swing, you're in the air, and you're spinning in a circle. It's something that we desperately needed here at Great Adventure. And so those 5 rides will culminate in a great family environment. We'll also have a funnel cake stand, and we're going to expand on more retail and food and beverage with stands, some classic takes on French fries, different things like that scattered around the area, all of it coming together, and then there'll be upgraded food and beverage and retail in 2027 to go along with the Big Purple project.
And with that, that'll do it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy the content you're seeing here on this channel, because I like this. I love the Jersey Shore vibe coming to Great Adventure, and I'm really excited to see what this park has in store in the next 2 years. So with that, hope you all had an amazing day. God bless. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.